Hi everybody, we're here again for another episode of No Books Given, and we are on episode 10. So tonight, or today, whenever you are listening to it, it is me and Stephen again, because Felicity is busy, so we have Stephen yet again. Say hello then, you miserable sod.
I've got bird flu.
So Stephen's he's a bit bunged up, and a typical bloke, he's got a bit of a bunged up nose, and he's dying.
It's bird flu.
No, it's not bird flu. You can't get bird.
Like it.
No, you've got a cold. That's
enough.
it. So anyway, we popped to. So this week we're just going to talk about general yard stuff. I'd put a post on Facebook asking people what they wanted to talk about. We had a few different suggestions, and just wanting to talk about yard politics mainly, isn't it? That's what
But it seems of it.
Yeah. And I'd asked everybody what they'd been up to and what we've been up to, and so we'll go through that first, Stephen.
It's been a productive week, really.
Has it?
Yeah, well, I have, yeah.
Why?
But we've had pigs in this week. We've had
How many pigs actually come in? Because I never asked you.
this week. Sent you the numbers, as usual.
Yeah, but I just switch off to that, Stephen. I don't. My phone goes ping, ping, ping. And I was like, fuck off.
Just under 1,000 this week. It's under 1,000 little buggers. So they've come in this week. They're quite healthy. They're nice, strong little pigs.
Yeah, so anybody what doesn't know about pigs, like, give a quick rundown on, like, what they are. I know they're pigs, so don't say the fucking pigs.
The pigs, they squeal for fun when you pick them up. So what we do, they come in, they're 3 weeks old, so they come off the mum at 3 weeks old, which I know maybe sounds a little bit young, but it's perfectly normal. It happens on every farm, on every pig farm. So they're coming at 3 weeks old. They weigh 7 kilos at 3 weeks old, which is quite surprising.
Yeah, but you say it's normal, which obviously I know it's normal for pig farming and stuff, but let's just say they lived on their own. When would the mother kick them off? Now, I've seen them little grunters at 3 weeks old, and they are fucking savage.
Probably about 3 weeks old, because the udders would get sore on the mother, because obviously they start getting teeth and such as that. So in farrowing settings, so either in farrowing houses, which the EU is trying to ban them.
Right, what's a farrowing house?
Farrowing house is obviously where the mother sow goes and gives birth, and then obviously she's on her own with her litter. Not in the she isn't in a little building on her own. There'll maybe be 30-40 sows in there, but so there'll be little families going on in there, but they don't all live together because the sows get protective and get protective over their piglets. And then if another piglet comes in and it's not hers, she will know, and then she'll go savage and kill it. That's just the way nature works. So anyway, there may be, I don't know, maybe 20, 30, 40, it depends on how big your farrowing house is, 20, 30 or 40
Stop
sows in there.
sniffling. People aren't going to feel sorry for you, you know, just because you're sniffling.
It's bird flu.
Keep on.
So they'll give birth in there, and then obviously you put some feed down for the piglets as well as a mother, as well as a sow. But then sometimes they'll be born in arks in a field. Ours come out of a farrowing house. They're not outdoor reared, and there's a controversial argument either way, which is best. I personally prefer arks in a field, but then in turn I've seen the bad side of that when the weather's been really bad and the piglets are suffering. Sow won't suffer because she's got that so much fat on her back, she'll keep warm, but the piglets will suffer because they're born and they've got no fat, they're just muscle.
Yeah, see, I'm really on the fence because I've seen the, obviously, field-bred pigs, and I've seen them in farrowing houses and stuff like that when they're in crates, and I totally get why they're in a crate, to help the pigs so they don't lay on them and all this lot. But then in the other way, I think it's a bit mean, really.
So we could end up with a big debate about this one. The crates, it's a bit like putting a horse in a standing stall. All it can do, but obviously you release a horse out of a standing stall generally. But all it can do is stand there or lay down. If it's clever about it, it will learn to lay down in its environment that it's got. Horse can and will sleep stood up. They're not that so bothered about that. Pig can't sleep stood up, so they have to lay down within the confines of its space, which is it's relatively narrow. But when you have a pig in an ark, and even though it's an ark and the little pigs can get right into the sides and such as that, they generally don't. And you've got like a big sow, 400 kilo sow, laying down. They can quite easily lay on the piglets and not realise that they're there.
Oh yeah, I get that.
So for the welfare side of the piglet, it's better. But for the welfare side of the sow, she will only be in there for like, I know it's a long period of time, it's a week, but generally she'll only be in there a week or 10 days in a standing, in what you would classify as a standing stall for a horse.
Yeah.
But then there's bars around her, so she can lay down, and she can lay down on the side, because obviously if you can't lay down on its side, piglets can't get to the udder, you see.
Yeah. But you don't do any of the breeding.
No, we don't do breeding side of things. The unit that I work on at the minute, it used to be a good sized breeding unit. Used to be able to breed 500 sows a year. 500 sows. He had a herd of 500 sows, and I believe it had somewhere in the region of 7 men permanently employed, 2 permanent maintenance men, fabricators, and then the rest of them were herdsmen, stockmen. But yeah, no, we don't do that. No, we just have
little weeder
pigs on. So they come in Wednesday. They come in happy and healthy, good average weight. We've got all them lots sorted out for size and all such as that. And then Thursday, which is today, but obviously everybody will be listening to this on Friday, we've injected them, so we've given them a vaccine. We've given them a shower today for cleanliness, so that they're nice and clean, so they don't get any skin conditions from travelling and all such as that. We wash ours quite regularly, actually. They seem to quite enjoy it once they get used to it.
Yeah.
They do like it.
So what else have you done this week?
Oh, we've got potatoes planted up. They're all in now.
Right.
Oliver helped us with that over the weekend.
I mean, to say, like, we live together, I don't actually know what the fuck he's done this week.
No. No.
Oh, we went to dressage at weekend.
I went to dressage at weekend. That were a good laugh. That wasn't a bad ride out. And then, whilst you were there, me and Oliver went to watch motocross.
I know.
Ideal.
Yeah, it was really...
That worked well.
Yeah, it was good, because she took us, and then... That's fine. But the only shit thing was, you took the truck off the trailer, or the trailer off the truck, whichever way you wanted it. So I couldn't put my horse back on fucking trailer to go get a brew.
Well, I wasn't fucking walking.
Why? It's not that bloody far.
Well, how about I drop you all off and we stay at motocross? And you walk?
Because I'm still going to be in the same situation. I've got no to tie my horse up to, so I can go get a brew. Anyway.
I had nowhere to tie my son up to, so I could go for a brew, but I didn't complain, did I?
I'll just go over here. Anyway, dressage was really good, actually. So I took Hippo.
You get 70% or something.
No, did I, heck? I took Hippo. Felicity took Lady V, and it was really good. The only shit thing was, Hippo whinnies like a pig. Like, she almost sounds like she's had a wind up, but she hasn't. So every time she whinnied, everybody looked at her, and I'm like, please stop it. I felt like a right knob because my horse can't whinny properly.
It's got a gay voice.
Yeah. She just sounds like a weirdo. She doesn't even sound like a bloody horse. But no, it was the first ever dressage, and she was really good. She was really good in the warm up, and I thought, she's leading me into a false sense of security here. Apart from, we was trotting down the side of the warm up, and then the cockerel started screaming its head off, and she was a bit like, "What the fuck was that?" and spooked, but she was all right.
Did she do much though?
No,
I've never seen that spook.
because she wasn't fucking there.
Sam, how many months has the bloody thing been here? I've never seen it spook.
Oh, I thought you meant at the dressage.
No, I'm saying I've never seen it spook. Did it do much?
No.
Probably not.
This went to, well, have you seen the size of it? It doesn't do much of out, does it, apart from eat?
There ain't going to be much plough through it, is he?
So...
He's going to use its weight against anything that it can.
And then, anyway, went into dressage ring, and she was really good. I took her all the way down to the bottom. I was like, right, realise there is 2 people sat in that fucking shed before we get in there and we're actually doing our test. But no, she was really good, actually. Like, the best she's ever been, ridden-wise. She was better than she was at home. Yeah, really good. I was dead pleased with her.
Do you think it's because of that bit, though? Because
Yeah,
it changed its bit, to be honest.
Yeah, I think it's made a massive difference. Yeah, a really big difference. And...
what is it? Have you worked out what bit it is?
yeah, well, no. Yeah, I have, and no, I haven't. Yeah, I have, but I can't remember the name of it. But that one, what I used was Felicity's friend, Maureen. She designs them. But I found one what looks very similar, but I can't remember what it's called. Because I've got a picture of it, so I put it into Google to see if I could find one like it or whatever. And I did find one, but I can't remember what it's called. I'll have to have a look. But yeah, she was so much better in that bit. She never jogged once. She wasn't throwing her head about. She was just nice. She was good. And yeah, we got 65.75%, which was really good for a first dressage test. And then we were sat in the cafe afterwards, enjoying our bacon sandwich and our cup of coffee. Stephen looks at my test sheet and goes, "Well, I'd have done better." Being a prick.
Well, that'd be funny. I wouldn't have got out of bed for less than 90%.
Oh, shut up.
It's got to be 98 at least.
Oh, yeah, because everybody gets that, Stephen. When was the last time you rode a dressage test?
So I could go in a pair of jeans, my hard work boots and a check shirt, and I reckon I still have come out with 95.
Of course you would. Well,
They might dock me 1% or 2 because of my boots, but...
Well, I'll tell you what, right? Next time Cob Club's on, get your sent down there.
Oh, no, 2 minutes. They might knock me 1 point or 2 because I ain't got any gloves on.
Yeah, you've got to wear gloves.
Got to wear gloves.
Yeah, that's another thing I struggle with. So
That's ridiculous.
So usually, because I always ride without gloves. Or, don't matter what weather it is, I ride without gloves. But normally, if I'm going somewhere, I'll ride for a week before with gloves on to get used to it again, because I hate it. And I didn't, and it felt awful. But, oh well, never mind. We still did well, so I'm happy.
You had a good day. You enjoyed yourself. We got out.
Felicity rode a good test.
V likes cola cubes.
Oh, fucking hell.
Talk about childish behaviour.
Yeah, you are a bloody child.
I know.
So when we first got there, we opened up the side of the trailer so horses could look out. And me and Felicity's there, busy, getting all our stuff together, getting it all out with the car and whatever else, because Steve wanted to go watch motocross with Oliver just down the road, which is fine. And then the horses look like they've got fucking rabies because Stephen stood there feeding them cola cubes.
They loved it.
Well, yeah, you could tell, but have you seen state wheel arches on trailer now?
Yeah, Felicity hasn't cleaned it yet.
Neither of you. It was your fault.
It wasn't my horse.
You give him it.
So?
You should clean it. I've cleaned out all the inside.
No, I said to Felicity, that's come out of your horse's mouth, you have to clean it. She never did. She was there all day looking at it.
No, she wasn't.
I can't clean, I've got bird flu.
Oh, that's your excuse this week.
It is now.
All right. So, yeah, I've done that. Been at work all week. Oh, we've had the dentist at horses. So, Sean was done.
That's another fucking expense.
Oh, shut up. Sean was done. He was really good.
Sean's had his feet done.
Yeah.
Big Mary's had her feet done.
And she had a dentist.
Yeah.
Betty's getting hers done.
She'll get hers done Sunday.
And then dentist is coming back to do The two mares. Who's coming back to do? The two mares, Betty,
Sam give up.
and then
Sam give up.
Jess's. No, the others aren't mine, are they?
What, the two mares? It's another bloody bill, innit? Just learn when to keep your gob shut.
Well, you're not
Just
paying
say,
it.
oh yeah, he's coming back to do Jesse's. It's fine. I'll be at work, I'll never see the man.
You-
Who do you use anyway?
Jonathan Taylor.
He seemed well, according
How do you
to
know? You want
I
ear?
want here, but you've given him a good report. You said he were a nice fella, dealt with them nice and dealt with the horses well and such as that.
Yeah,
Done
it
a
was.
good job.
And he covers a massive area, actually. So obviously we're just outside of York, and he does all round here. Was he going Howden way on after here? I can't remember, but he does all of Leeds, Selby.
Where's
Bradford.
his base? Where does
He's
he
from
live?
Birstall.
Right. So he covers it. Yeah.
Really nice fella. Really nice. Really calm with him. And he used to ride himself. I think he used to show jump actually.
He used to ride himself.
He didn't ride himself.
Oh,
He used to show jump, Stephen.
all right, fair enough.
Don't lower the tone.
No, I thought you were saying he was a clever guy. He could manage to ride himself through a dressage test. Wonder what percentage he got.
God's sake. Yeah, so if anybody's looking for a dentist, he was really nice. I would recommend him. I've seen him before at work a few times. Yeah, it was good.
Good.
Really
That's
good.
the thing, as long as it's finding people, especially with young stock and such as that are patient and quiet and
Yeah, that's it.
not gonna cause an argument for laugh.
No, I mean, Sean is really good, to be fair. He does just stand there. So does Hippo.
Yeah, it sounds like he's heavily sedated. I think Sean uses hair like ketamine.
I know, when you were saying before about, horses happily will sleep stood up. Not that lazy fucker.
Not him.
Every time I look out at window, I go outside, he's sprawled out.
Funny the other morning because he were laid out on his side and he had 2 feet, obviously on one side, were flat on floor because that's what he was laid on, and other 2 feet were sort of suspended in
Oh,
air,
yeah.
as
I've
though
seen
he'd
him
just
like
been
that.
electrocuted and fallen over or something.
Jess sent me some pictures, actually. I need to put them on Facebook. And he was fast asleep but grinning at the same time. That was really
Just a
funny.
little Jess update. She's been smelling more horse piss. She's bought another one.
Yeah, but she's nice.
Oh, Jess.
No, the mare.
All right. Oh, yeah. Well, yeah. I've fed it tonight for you.
Yeah, because I was going to get you beer and tea. And I was at work.
I've got bird flu.
You haven't got bird flu. You've got a bit of a fucking cold.
Not
Get a
very well.
grip.
Anyway.
Not very well, my ass. So, yeah, that's pretty much all we've been up to, isn't it? What were we up to this weekend?
I'll tell you what happened to me this week.
Oh, God.
Right, good and nice.
Well, come on then, get on with it.
Went to the garage all the morning. Goes in. There's a bit of diesel in there.
Oh, fuck off. I know what you're going to say and you're full of shit.
Gets me pie. Well, me pies for my dinner. Because
Yeah.
they did have some this week. They done alright.
I don't know why you can't take a sandwich, to be fair. Like any normal person.
You ought to get them Jonesy's pies.
No,
They're good.
thanks. I
So-
don't like cold pies.
Goes in, gets me Jonesy's pies, gets to till. Gets paying for myself. One behind the counter. She says, you're Stephen, aren't you? I says, yeah. You were on that notebook.
Right,
Give them, weren't you?
just like that line there, you're Stephen, aren't you? I know you're full of shit because everybody in that garage knows you because you're in it every day.
Don't be like that.
You should have shares in that bloody garage.
She was like, you were on that notebook. Give them, weren't you? I says, yeah, what, yeah. Yeah. I thought, oh God, here we go. I'm having flashbacks when I was a kid. People shouting shit at me whilst I was showing them.
Oh, fuck off.
So, do me a favour. I says, what's that? She says, sign this. Oh, fucking hell, here we go. Don't do autographs.
What are your fucking diesel receipt?
Yeah.
Dickhead.
Felt alright.
Absolute fucking dickhead.
Felt alright. Not bad when I told her that I didn't want to sign it. I don't do autographs anymore. I said, no, but you've got to pay your fucking bill, haven't you?
Jesus Christ. Fucking hell, Stephen.
Fucking hell, that's Iska.
No, it was not. I know. Well, she thought the podcast had finished, and I said to her, "I was like, did you hear about your name was mentioned?" She was like, "No, I'm going to go back and listen to it." That's because on the last one we kept saying we were finished, and then you wrap it on for another fucking 20 minutes. We're not doing that today. When we say it's done, it's done.
No. When it's done, we're done. We're fucking bird flu.
Yeah, so that's pretty much all we've been up to this week. Been busy at work, and I've been doing a load of fencing actually. And I don't know if anybody's seen it on Facebook. I was going to say hoovering the grass then, cutting the grass down where them containers are, which I don't normally cut with a lawnmower. Clearly, I normally just spray it off, and I hit that great big fucking peg, broke my lawnmower.
And then tried blaming it on me. What the fucking hell is this?
No.
Don't get me wrong. I'm not going to lie. Looks like a marquee peg. And it probably is a marquee peg.
It is.
But it ain't a marquee peg that I own.
No, but how long were you saying there's a loop on it? And I kept saying to you, no, there ain't. And you was like,
Yeah, because
yes. No, be quiet.
Well,
be quiet. You kept saying, yes, there is. Yes, there is. There's a loop on the side. Well, I'm going to go have a look. You go have a look, Stephen. Was there a loop on the side? No, the bloody
no,
well
there
wasn't.
I'll tell you what. Getting fucker out at flour like trying to get sawed out at stone.
I know. I couldn't get it out either.
She's out now, though.
I know. I've seen it. It's a big peg, like.
Yeah, no, that ain't one of mine. That looks like it's off like a traditional marquee.
And you said to me, oh, it'll be an earth rod. You've put it in the ground for your electric fencing. And I kept saying, no, I haven't.
Well, I'll tell you what you can do.
So you should apologise.
I'll tell you what you can do now. You can use it as a bloody earth rod, can't you? Because it's big enough.
No, because I won't be able to get it back out of the ground, and it hasn't got a loop on it for me to pull it out.
I'll just clip it onto the edge of it, right?
All right, yeah. So, and then I asked everybody on Facebook what they'd been up to over the weekend, and we had a few people reply, which is always good. We had Melody Dodd. She'd been at the show jumping on Friday night, and then been to arena eventing. Said she was shattered, but her boots are clean and tidy. Mine are grim. They need doing. Deborah Barton, she was on pulling ragwort. Do you know what, actually?
It's time of year for it now. But
there's none in my field. Touch wood, there is none in my field.
Slurry.
Well, that seems to have killed it.
Slurry, that's what's done it, pig slurry.
Because every year in my field,
it to death.
The only thing I can grow in my field is ragwort and nettles. No grass fucking grows. And there's no touch wood. I'll probably go outside now tomorrow, it'll be fucking full of it. But there's no ragwort coming through.
No, I think it's because... Funny story, we've got a right funny story about that one.
Well, it wasn't funny, actually.
Well, it were hilarious. So, it comes from bloody slurry job. So, we had an excess of pig slurry at work. So, I would get Mark Horsley to come and spread it. So, he would pick it up from work and bring it down to our house and put it on fields and that. Happy days. Anyway, we never realised it would kill ragwort, but it nailed about everything, didn't it?
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, it saturated fields heavily.
And it stunk. For about 3 weeks.
We put it on when we thought it was going to rain. It didn't rain for fucking 3 weeks. Anyway, so it was doing front field. It was about coming towards end at job, like he was about done. And he gets parked up, or he gets about to set off. And he gets tanker pressurised up. And he opens valve on back to let slurry out. And he's looking in mirrors and he's thinking, no, what's really happening here? What's going on? So, shuts valve, lets it build back up to pressure, opens it up again. Now happening. And then just happened to catch it, mirror that he shit all over the front of our house.
Oh, it was disgusting.
Every time he'd opened it up, the spreader bar on back had fallen off, and it had just fucking pebble dashed the entire front of our house. Like.
Pebble dashed it? It wasn't pebble dashed, Stephen.
Oh.
I couldn't see out of the living room window because there was just pig shit covered the window, and it was just running down the window.
It were horrific.
It were all over my car.
Absolutely horrific. Mark rings me up, he says, Steve, he said, I've got a problem. I said, what's that? He said, I don't know how to fucking tell you this, mate. He said, this is bad. I said, go on, what's going on? He said, I've chucked pig slurry all over the front of your house. And I just cracked out laughing. I said, where's Sam? He said, I don't know. He said, and I don't want her to see it.
I were at home.
I said, have you hit any at cars? No. I said,
No,
well,
they were a
that's
bit
all
on
right
my
then.
car.
I said, that's all right. He said, what do you mean that's all right? I said, you've only chucked it over bricks and mortar and windows. Like, we can sort that out. I said, you haven't chucked it all over paintwork of a car. Well, you're not going to go mad? No, we'll just sort it out. Anyway, so we came back and we pressure washed the front of the house. It fucking took forever.
It stunk, proper stunk.
But
that.
To be fair, Mark's not embarrassed. Well, he finds it funny now, but he was majorly embarrassed about it. Like, how have I fucked up like that? But it just happens. You think, oh, I'll open valve on back. Oh, well, it ain't working. It ain't working, or is maybe pipe blown, or what's gone on here. You just don't realise, but the amount of people that Mark's told about that, the worst day of my life were chucking shit all over the front of Steve's house.
I tell you what, there's a few people I'd like to chuck shit all over their house.
I'd love to pump it through the letterbox.
Oh,
Can you imagine that?
Fucking hell. You'd never get rid of the smell of that. But yeah.
I can't get rid of the smell out of myself. Getting it shower as you.
I know, I can fucking smell it.
As soon as I get hotter, that's it. It comes out even more.
Yeah, I would love to put pig shit all over a few people's houses. Anyway, back to this. And then we've got Nicola Tately. She had
Amanda Slowly's been putting up some new fencing.
Just hold your bloody horses, will you?
All right.
So we've got Nicola Tately had a lovely 2-hour hack, and then she was back at work. Which is really nice weather actually now, isn't it, to go out hacking?
Everybody's on doing a bit of stuff now.
Yeah, because weather's nice, isn't it? But everybody's wanting this nice weather. Everybody's going to be moaning we need rain soon. Yeah, Amanda Slowly, she's been buying fencing and gates because she's got a new field. So I said, oh, is that so you can get more horses? So she was like, oh, shh, don't let the cat out the bag. So anyway, and then we've got Emma Musgrave. She's been playing referee to her daughter and her overgrown hamster at Cross Country Hire. That was at Fair Oaks. It's nice at Fair Oaks, actually.
Which one's Fair Oaks?
Near Selby. Just outside of Selby.
Burn?
I don't know. I don't know that area.
Is it one everybody from riding school goes to, or did go to?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I think
it's nice,
Burn,
actually. It's like over 2 fields, and it's nice.
Yeah.
To go have a play about on, and then she's been doing some gardening. I love gardening. That's what I should have done. I should have worked in a garden centre. I'd have loved that. Playing with plants all day.
I'd like you to work in a garden centre, to be honest.
Why?
Because then you can go and fiddle with everybody else's plants, and whatever's knackered and is no good for selling, you could bring home instead of buying it.
Stop moaning about bloody buying plants. I'm not asking you to buy them, am I?
You buy them, they look good for a day or two, and your fucking horses eat them. They stick their head through fence and nip all heads off them.
Well, they aren't eating all them up back. They aren't eating these round the house.
Only because they aren't broken out yet to nick them.
They aren't eating all them Nick conifers. Do you know them miniature dwarf conifers what I bought, and now they're fucking massive?
Absolutely massive.
They want tops taken off them. And then Kirsty Mills has been playing Knights. That's that video showing you. It looks good, actually.
That looked like a good laugh, did that?
Getting all dressed up and like jousting and stuff. I'd get knocked off also, me.
Stabbing each other with big sticks.
Yeah. And then Andrea Richardson, she'd been out to do pairs dressage. The tests were at 8:30. I don't know where they've been, but there was at 8:30. So they had to get up at 4 o'clock so that they could get ready and go to be there at 8:30.
That sounds like you, does that?
Here we go.
Really does. I've got to be there for 12 o'clock dinner time. I'll get up at 2 o'clock in the morning.
No, I do not.
Who's an hero?
No, I do not. I like to be up early because I like to get on and get done. I much prefer to get done in the morning, whereas you prefer to do stuff on a night. I don't want to do stuff on a night.
That was a quick fire question that we had. Mornings or nights? I don't mind getting up on the morning and getting up and going to work, but in turn, I don't mind working sort of into night. I'd prefer to start at 8 o'clock.
No.
And then work till midnight.
No, absolutely not. Absolutely fucking not. I'd much prefer to start early and be done. Because then if all goes wrong or you need to do a bit extra, you've got time to do it. I don't like it. No, I couldn't work till that time. Fuck that. And then, obviously, you'd asked everybody on the last podcast whether they would get in a plane with their husband flying. Not many people answered, but there was a few. So I put no, but we already know my answer. Zoe said no, Jess said no, and Deborah said no. The only person, so I put no, why not, and was there a yes? Yeah, I think there was. And there was
Amanda slowly said, why not?
Yeah, but to be honest, right, I've met her husband. I think I'd get in a plane with him flying.
Oh, yeah, I would, yeah. Just fucking petrol tankers and gas tankers around country.
Yes.
They've been a bit sensible in head.
Yeah, exactly. And he's a bit older than you. He's got a bit more sense. Not as daft.
To me, he's got more sense than me.
Stephen, that
He only drives round in a bomb.
That dog's got more sense than you.
Have you heard this dog? Let's try and be quiet.
No. You'll wake him up. Stephen, you do realise you're holding it the wrong way around for him to hear you, dickhead.
I'll turn it round, Yeah. It's worse than you, that.
Give over. I don't snore. You do. So, yeah, that's what everybody's been up to this weekend and this week. And I don't have anything planned for this weekend. Do you?
No, I don't actually. Nice steady one, I think.
So,
Nice steady one.
and
Go
then,
to the pub and have a couple of beers and see a few people. It's been a hard month, really. Been busy.
hard month.
This month has, yeah. 'cause
Yeah, it has, to be fair.
we came back off holiday and
And now we need another.
Yeah, we need another, but you go away for a week and it ain't just stuff that builds up at home, it's stuff that builds up at work as well. Like, I've worked, I'm not blowing my own trumpet, but I've worked hard all month to try and catch up and help people catch up on what we missed for that week. So you have to sort of jam another week's working in your month.
All right, let's not get a violin out.
And what have you been doing?
I've been working and all.
I know, you've been catching up and getting particularly at students such as that, getting caught up with them. Is your last mare foaled?
No.
No?
No.
She's hanging on?
Yeah. She's keeping her legs crossed, that one. She didn't want to give birth.
So what's going on there then at Stud? What's happened at Stud? How many mares have they fallen this year, do you know?
Don't know, can't remember. A lot. And then there's one left. A mare's come back from Ireland. A yearling's on its way. Yeah.
So they have a bit going on then, I know.
Yeah. And then can't really think about what else I've been up to. That's about it, really. And then I asked people about what they wanted us to talk about, but we're like half an hour in already and we haven't even got round to that. We're meant to be talking about, like, yard drama and shit what goes on yards. So, at the minute, like, we're not on a yard, are we? We've got them at home. We've got Jess, who's here on livery.
She's a drama of herself.
No, she isn't.
Bloody well is.
No, she isn't. Just remember, she listens to this podcast.
No personal, Jess. But your head's pickled.
It's not right nice,
No, I
is
won't
it?
say it to her face.
Oh, all right, that makes it all right then.
Yeah.
Fuck you know.
I've got an exemption. I've got bird flu.
Oh, shut up about your bloody bird flu. But yeah, there's always drama on yards, isn't there? It's constant. All the bloody time. It's like, oh, my horse is better than your horse. No, my horse is better than yours. I can ride better than you. No, I can ride better than you. Well, actually, neither of you can ride better because neither of you get on your fucking horses.
My horse is better than your horse. My dad's bigger than your dad. It don't fucking matter how big your dad is or how good your horse is. As long as your horse suits your job, you should be happy with it. And you're not there. In my opinion, you're not there to try and please somebody else. You're spending your own hard-earned money, and it is bloody hard-earned at minute, to try and keep them because everything's so expensive. Everything's expensive at the minute. And at the end of the day, if you're going to work and spending your hard-earned money on your horse and your hobby, I couldn't give a fuck what anybody else is doing.
Oh, well, stop fucking moaning at me then about my horses.
I do moan at you.
Yeah,
Everybody
you do.
heard it in the last podcast. But no, it's your horse, it's your money, it's your hobby. Enjoy it. Don't worry about what everybody else is doing. Get your head down, do what you want to do.
That's what I do. That's what I do. I don't worry about what anybody else is going to say.
Yeah, on about
Especially you.
Listen, nobody's interested in what you've got to say. We're on about yard politics. We don't have yard politics here.
No,
you don't
don't.
like it, fuck off. I don't care. The gate's there. Take your horse with you.
And we have said that to quite a few people, haven't we?
Yeah,
You don't like it, fuck
it's
off.
our home. At the end of the day, a lot of the people that have ever been on livery here or kept horse here or whatever, however you want to put it, generally only come on a weekend. We do look after them through the week. If they're making our weekend miserable, go. I don't care.
Yeah, but it's not like they're not allowed to come. They can come whenever they want.
No, they
just
can,
choose
but
to.
generally, as a general, because of how everybody works and all the rest of it, we look after them through the week, and on a weekend they come and enjoy their horse, and that's fine. But they've also, and Jess does. This isn't a dig at Jess at all. Jess comes and she will do her own thing, but people in the past that we've had will either be knocking on the door. Oh, can you give me a hand with this? No, I can't. No. Why? I'm having my fucking breakfast. It's the weekend.
I do feel like there is a lot of people out there what are so demanding on people who have got yards, and then they moan like fuck when they can't have everything dirt cheap. Like, they want everything. They want the best care. They want all the turnout. They want the best stable, all the bedding, everything. But then they don't want to pay for it. And the reality is, keeping horses is not fucking cheap. Far from it. Look at the hay prices at the minute. Everybody knows the hay prices are ridiculous. Everybody thinks they're going to get fucking better.
They're not. They're not going to get cheaper this year. They're not going to get cheaper this year.
I do think they will drop a bit.
I don't think we're going to have a shortage. I don't think the yields are going to be down. Well, obviously, I don't know. I can't see what rain's going to come. But as long as we end up with a decent year weather-wise,
Yeah.
we're looking well now. We've got some moisture in the ground. The sun's shining.
I know, it's still
Things
needs a
are
bit of rain.
growing. It's sprouting. No, the moisture's in the ground. We haven't dried out yet. Well, the problem we've got is diesel price. Diesel, fertiliser,
Yeah.
labour price.
Don't talk to me about fucking diesel price. I'm sick of filling my car up.
It's ludicrous. So last year, obviously, we had tons of sun, no rain. We ended up with about a third of the yield on grass of what we normally would. So obviously, 2/3 of it's missing because it never bloody rained. This year, hopefully, we get some rain. We need a bit more than what we're currently getting, but anyway, hopefully we'll get some rain. But your diesel price has gone, on red diesel, for instance, it's gone from about 65, 6, 7, 8, 9 pence last year.
We're meant to be talking about yard politics, not fucking diesel prices.
Well, you mentioned air prices being expensive.
Well, yeah, but I didn't mean like go into a full fucking discussion about diesel price.
The diesel price at the minute be about 120 a litre. And then obviously fert's gone up. So the point I'm getting to is,
Just get to it quicker then.
don't expect your air price to drop this year, and don't blame your farmer for it because it ain't his fault.
No.
There won't be a shortage like last year, but it's just the input cost, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's cost across the board, isn't it? Like everything.
Everybody's getting squeezed because the minute you put fuel up, the cost of everybody getting to work's gone up.
And I think like with livery yards and stuff, and obviously I know of a lot of yards, and I know their rough pricing and whatever else, and people say, oh, that's really cheap or that's really expensive. But when you break it down and you take off rent on the stable, rent on your field, your hay, your straw, or your shavings, or your haylage, maybe a basic feed, and your hourly rate of that person who's looking after your horse, you're expecting him to work for fuck all. And I think people don't get that. They think because they've got that yard, whether it's bought or mortgaged or whatever, it doesn't really make a difference. They think, oh, well, they've got them stables there, I should have it cheaper. Well, why? Why should you get it cheaper? If you want it cheaper, go fucking buy your own.
So take a livery price of 110 quid a week. Right, let's call it 110 quid a week for a straight figure. And you look after a horse 5 days a week. Don't include weekends. Just do 5 days a week. And you take an hour a day.
Yeah.
Right? So an hour a day. So half an hour in the morning, half an hour at night. Let's be strict about it. You're only taking an hour to look after that horse every day.
Yeah.
So you got 5 days. You're going to charge a minimum £15 an hour, aren't you?
Yeah.
So that 5 times 10 is 50. Half of that's 25, 75 quid a week.
Just in your labour.
That's just your wage.
And then you've got your hay, your straw.
You don't take no costs out of that yet. You don't take no insurance. You don't take no like liability insurances. Obviously, you've got big spots down the road, like down the road that we've got near here. They've got corporation tax and business rates.
Yeah. But it's everything, innit? The water, the electric. Yes, it's summer, you won't be using any, but what about winter when it's dark at 4 o'clock? Do you know? And you've got that stable and you've got your arena or whatever you've got on your yard. Everything costs money. Fencing, because good old Bob scratched his arse on fence and broke a rail, and you're like, oh, well, it's broke a rail. But rails are expensive. Fencing's expensive. And then your time fixing it and whatever else. And
then they get pissy if you give them a bill for rail.
Yeah.
Let alone your time doing it. But, yeah, so you're at 75 quid in labour. You've got 35 quid to feed it, water it, give it straw, make a profit.
Yeah, no, I think a lot of people don't see that side. And I mean, you do get other yards what are charging colossal amounts. But then you've got to think, why are they charging that? Do you know, are their rates higher? Is their mortgage higher? Do you know, I know the mortgage, people will go, well, their mortgage is not to do with me. Well, it is. If you're wanting to be on there, it is, because they're having to cover their costs.
It's like renting an house. Their mortgage is the landlord's mortgage when you're renting the house is relative to your fucking renting it.
Yeah, of course it is. So the only way it's nothing to do with you and it shouldn't affect you is if you don't want to be on that yard. Don't moan about it. And if you do inquire about a yard and you don't want to go there for whatever reason, just drop a message and say, oh, sorry, it's not for me, or it's out of budget. People seem to be like, they don't want to say, oh no, I can't afford it, or it's out of budget. I don't see the shame in saying that, and I don't know why people don't say that.
No, there was Indian takeaway. An Indian takeaway story.
What's that got to do with livery?
It was telling people that you can't afford it. Rang them up, ordered tea for 3 people, 75 quid.
Oh yeah, you told him not to bother.
How much? 75 quid. I said, keep the cunt. What? Keep the cunt. What do you want me to do with it? I've started cooking it now. I said, no, you haven't. I said, you've only written it down on a piece of paper. I said, don't fetch it to me house. You're not getting paid for it. Getting 75 quid for 3 people, some tea.
I know, and it is ridiculous because it's like, you get a curry and rice, Oliver gets a curry and rice, I get curry sauce and rice. So it's not like it's like loads. No. But anyway, we don't want to talk about curries.
No, if it's out of your budget, it's fine. Just fucking...
Right, so if I had to say to you, Stephen, think off top of your head throughout the whole time we've had horses and yards and whatever, what is the biggest drama or most ridiculous drama thing or whatever? What pops to your head?
Most ridiculous going on?
Yeah.
Well, we had somebody complain, I can remember the person that complained about the price of hay, and they decided that they would leave. I said, right, no bother, yeah, I'll leave, yeah. If you want to go ahead. Not bothered about keeping you here. They owed us money. It wasn't a bad debt. They weren't in debt or out like that. But the livery were due, and they were off. And I knew they weren't going to pay the livery. They were going to go first.
Oh, yeah, I know you're on about, actually. Yeah, but it's not like they was paying for a month when they weren't going to be there. They was behind, weren't they?
Yeah, no, everybody paid. Some people pay for the month going, like, we always say, pay for what you've had, not for what you're going to have. So, generally, people pay behind.
I don't think I'd do it that way now.
No, I wouldn't, no, because, well, this put me off. Anyway, so they owed for what they had, because then it meant that hay and everything was all calculated at the end of the month, and there were no dispute over the bill, but I just knew they were going to go and not pay. So we blocked wagoning, and fuckers turned up at house and chucked a load of pennies in there, didn't they?
Yeah, I was going to say, I remember who they are when she started the story.
Pay literally in coins, which wouldn't have been so bad. I would have taken it. Happy days. I was sat in there, they opened the door and said, here's your fucking livery. Slung it through the door.
Yeah, all over the fucking floor.
All over the floor. And I just laughed at them and said, I tell you what it is. I said, you get your fucking ass in my living room and get all that lot picked up.
It was kitchen, actually.
Out kitchen. Get all that lot picked up and present it to me properly on the table in front of me. I'll count it and I'll let your wagon go. Anyway, we had a standoff. 4 hours later, they came in and they gathered that change up because they wanted to be off with their horses. I thought, don't treat me like I'm a dickhead. So there were that, and then, I tell you, this is a good one and all. We were on the same yard, and we can talk about this one and all. Strangles, actually. We had a family come. Well, we were a mother and daughter, wasn't it? And they'd been with us for a few months. I was on about this
to somebody today, actually.
They'd been with us for a few months.
No, a bit longer than that. They was with us for ages. That pony was on our yard for a good year.
Were it?
Yeah, and it'd never been off site. It'd never been anywhere. Because they didn't do anything with it. When I say they didn't do anything with it, like, obviously they looked after it.
They did, but they never went away.
No.
They never went off-site and did anything anything extracurricular off-site. But anyway, it broke out with strangles, didn't it?
Yeah.
And it affected a few of ours. Luckily, it only affected ours.
Yeah, none of the liveries.
And their own.
Yeah.
So, they had two, didn't they? They came ill. A couple of hours.
Three of mine.
3 of ours. So 5 horses in total. Anyway, rented a field down the road, chucked them all in that. They were nicely sort of tucked away. Nobody
could see them.
They couldn't see them.
About them.
And they couldn't bitch about them. And there was nobody riding through.
No.
So there was no chance of contracting them off anybody else. But in isolating them 5 horses off that yard, removing them from site, putting them in another field, just in next village, it stopped the spread of it, didn't it, throughout the yard?
Yeah.
Nobody else got it on the yard. The vet will come in. The vet will come into the field, and they would come on a regular basis. You try to beam this up now because we're talking 9 years ago with this one. Well, we won't be about 9 years ago. That.
Yeah.
And they just lived out, and they just dealt with it, and they dealt with it between themselves. They didn't even have antibiotics, did they?
Mine didn't. Theirs did.
And, well, yeah. They just got cleaned up. And obviously, because you got issue with flies and such as that, we
But theirs
we
didn't heal
busting
any
out.
quicker than what mine did. And to be fair, the vet did tell me at the time, but there was, like, it wouldn't help. So
No.
they never got it. And do you know what? Like, I know there is bad cases of strangles out there, and I'm not saying there isn't, because there is, but apart from them being snotty, they were all right, actually.
They look down in mouth. They look pissed off a
But-
bit, but they never lost condition.
If you didn't look at the red,
Yeah,
so from the red backwards, they look grand.
yeah.
And they were happy living out and whatever else. And obviously they got tested and had all the checks before they went anywhere near the yard again. And they were absolutely fine. They went back and everything was good. But I think strangles, yes, it's bad, but I think people go mad. Like, oh my God, they've got strangles. Right, okay, calm the fuck down.
They treat them like the fucking lepers.
I know. But then that makes people not want to say, oh, just an heads up, I've got an horse here, what I think's got strangles, or I've got an horse on here, what has confirmed strangles, we've isolated it, X, Y, Z. But then you get all these people that go, oh, fucking hell, have you heard these? These have got strangles. Oh, they've got strangles. All right, calm down. It's not the fucking Black Plague.
I tell you what it's like. It's like when a kid gets nits at school.
Yeah.
Stay away from them, they've got nits.
Yeah.
Stay away from them, they've got nits. I tell you what, we put them horses in that village down the road. I ain't going to mention village because it'll rile a family or two that have got horses in village. And they went mental. I can't believe you've put your diseased animals in our village.
Yeah.
They are 3 fields inland.
And there,
You have no reason to go near them.
yeah, nobody had any reason to go down there. There wasn't a path, there wasn't anything. They was well out of the way. But yeah, people are like that. It's just bonkers. I tell you what I thought of actually earlier on. So what is when I have thought about it when you was on about bloody questions, what would you say the biggest waste of money is, what people spend? And don't say horses. Like, when people have got horses, what do you think the biggest waste of money is, what people go and buy or do or whatever?
Well, I think like vets can be a big waste of money at times. If you just, I think sometimes, obviously sometimes you're bloody stuck and you think, actually, it's a bit out of my depths of knowledge here now. I do need a vet for that. If it's like a injury or anything like that, needs sticking back together. Illness, if you genuinely don't know what it is. But I think a lot of people, if they engage the brain rather than shitting themselves and picking up a phone.
Yeah, there is quite a few people who I know actually who are very quick to ring a vet. I'm like,
Yeah.
just take a minute, have a
Just
look at it and think
this
about it.
logically. Just think, your vet's going to come out, and if you don't know yourself, if you're looking at horses, a bit lame, for instance, and it's been lame for a day, 2 days, I'm going to have to get a vet to that. It's not right. What's your vet going to say to you? Have you tried resting it?
Yeah.
Have you tried
Yeah,
it on
I-
box rest for a few days?
Give it beaut
Give it
for
a couple of beaut.
Yeah. I always
Box
do
rest
that.
it for a couple of days. If it don't get any better, give me a ring. Well, you've lost your call out at that. You've paid a consultation, and guess what? When he comes out and tells you what you could have thought about yourself,
Yeah.
you're going to pay another call out. You're going to pay another
Do you
consultation.
think that's the biggest waste of money?
No, 17 numbers for 2 horses. So.
I don't have 17 numbers.
They're stacked up outside at fucking sofa.
They're only there because I've washed them and then I've put them in that bag ready to take out. And
I've counted them.
There is not 17
There
numbers.
is.
No, the fucking
There
isn't.
is.
There's about 5.
They're in. Sam, you've got everything. You've got everything in every colour for like fucking Lemure and all this matchy shit. But
No, I
I
have
think
not.
you've got the colour of every brand so far.
No, that is total bullshit. Because I haven't. I've got a red and a blue and a black Lemure ones.
What brand? Yellow Yan then?
Oh yeah, that's a Lemure one.
Any
Right.
more?
No, they're the only ones I've got.
How many times have you got them though?
Just them ones. Them more downstairs.
There's more than that,
No,
I'm telling you now.
Not Lemieux ones.
There's
Said,
right, well, what other brand are there
I
then?
don't know.
Try to make a bloody fool of me.
I'm not.
I know they're
If I
all
wanted
there.
to make a fool of you, I'd tell you to go bloody look at the ones up in Tack Room. There's loads in there.
Yeah, I know, exactly. Where's the money?
They're what I've collected over the years.
I look past you about looks of it. They all look brand new.
Because I don't use them.
Well, what's the point in having them then?
Because I will use them.
When?
Don't know, maybe
Flog 'em.
tomorrow. Don't want to flog them.
If you put every one of them that you've got on your arse, right, you'd be able to clean gutters out on house.
Whatever. So you think it's like saddle pads and shit?
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, I think people do go a bit mad. I don't think I've got... Well, I have got too many, but not like matching sets, I don't. Because I don't have all the, like, Numner, saddle pad... well, it's the same thing. Saddle pad, base layer, bandages, fly veil.
You have got some bandage sets that match your saddle pads and that. And fair enough, if you're going out and you're doing a bit of something, you want to look smart. Especially for pictures like when you're being Summerford and such as that. And everything matches and everything looks nice. And pictures look good. Then fair
only
enough,
downside is I can't put bandages on Sean.
Do you not like them?
He walks like a right spaz. It's bloody, like, do you know when you put boots, travel boots on horse and it walks with its legs like it's in space or something?
Yeah.
He does that with bandages.
Why would you want to put bandages on him? Has he hurt himself?
You'll need one in your head in a minute. Anyway, get these questions out. Let's have a look at these questions.
Good question.
No, that's mine. They're off.
Where's my phone? You
What?
haven't
No, I haven't.
it? You haven't it before?
Just find it.
Oh, that's my bloody my bad phone.
Here we go. He's going to piss about because...
Lost her. Ah, here we go.
Oh, because he's got a
We're on it.
sniffle.
We're sniffing. Quick fire
I
questions.
think as well, like...
Da-da-da-da.
Shush. I think the biggest waste of money, people, when they just buy stuff for the sake of it, like when they're like all these lunging gadgets, they fuck me off. Like, just work it.
Aye.
Like,
Yeah, gadgets. Yeah, I get
I
that.
hate gadgets, and like I know a lot of people like them, but I don't. They piss me off.
Shall I give you a really, really good example of a good waste of money? Right?
I'm
You-
just going to say horse.
well, no, not just the horse. That's a waste of money in its end. But if you're gonna waste your money on that, then waste some more money. You know them rock salts that you get,
Oh yeah,
Himalayan rock
I
salts.
don't do this though.
Big Himalayan rock salts on a string
Yeah,
for about 40 quid.
it's not 40 quid.
It'll be about 7, won't it? It'll
Yeah,
be 7
something
or
like
8
that.
quid.
Yeah, something like that. Let's say a tenner.
Do you want to call it a tenner?
No, there won't be a tenner because everybody will go,
call
they're
it
not a
se-
tenner.
Let's call it 7 quid,
Yeah.
right? And you get this little rock. I don't know how much it'll weigh.
Yeah, but they're about that big, aren't they?
Aye, but nobody can see how big our hands are currently.
Well, no.
We're not-
Smaller than my head.
It's a little lad who's that. But anyway,
I have a normal size fucking head.
everybody's bought them on a string. Fantastic
And
thing.
they've got an hole through the middle.
Himalayan rock salt. They will have an expiry date on them, although they're 2,000-year old. Don't know how the hell it expires, but it will have an expiry date on it. I don't know if that's moved for a piece of string, but you can go buy a bag of it for 14 quid.
I know.
Don't have a string with it, but put it on floor, bit more natural.
Yeah. I need to get some actually because I like putting it in
Yeah,
fields.
only reason I thought about that because I put some in for pigs today, and I thought I was going to bring some home and I forgot.
Where do you get yours from?
Well, we buy them it's like in a ton bag. From
Oh, do you?
Yeah,
Why have you never brought me any home before?
because it's a ton bag. It's too heavy to bring home.
I don't need a ton back, just a few chunks of it to chuck in field.
Maybe we'll bring you some back then.
Oh, thank you very bloody much.
Yeah, we get a ton bag from Thompson's or BATA or something.
Yeah, well,
like
I normally get like
that. You can get them in a blue bag about 25 kilos ish.
yeah.
I think they're about 12 quid for a big bag.
Yeah, and then just took him at Fields.
I love it.
I tell you what, that's another yard drama. What does my fucking head in?
Fields.
Yeah, Fields. I want individual turnout. And again, I see both sides. You don't want horses in together because they rip each other's rugs, they hurt each other, blah, 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 blah. But then you moan because it's pacing up and down and won't settle. Give it a fucking friend.
It's an herd animal. Horse is an herd
I
animal.
know. Yeah.
They're designed to be in a herd. So let them sort it out between themselves.
Yeah, exactly.
We do here. We have mares and foals and young stock and older mares that are ridden, not in foal. We have things come, new horses come, and granted they stay in the riding paddock for a day or two, and then everybody introduces himself off at fence and says, "Hello, my name's Betty. I like a beer. If you come in here, I'm going to kick your train."
Then you got Sean.
Get back, and then you get a big hard fucker that goes, "Gonna have you," and then you let him in, they go, "Ah."
Sean goes, "Hello, my name's Sean. 9 times out of 10, I'm laid down playing dead."
Yeah.
And then you've got Hippo goes, "My name's Hippo. I don't really fucking care." Yeah, she's make a funny noise. I don't care what you're doing. Stay away from my fucking hairnet.
Fucking bird flu.
Yeah, she just wants
Maybe
the
shouldn't
food.
have made that
And
noise.
then you've got Belle, who's just like, I don't care. I don't want to be.
Don't touch me.
Yeah, I don't want to be a friend. I don't want to talk to you. Just leave me alone.
Don't touch me.
Yeah, and then Betty's just like, "I'll be a friend. Do you want to play with me?" And then Elsie's just weirdo at back, what just runs around like a clown because she ain't got a clue what's going on.
Right. Rug them up or leave them naked.
Depends.
Oh, I don't need a long answer. Schooling
Hang on a bloody minute. When you did it, we had a great big bloody essay about it.
We don't need
right,
an
no,
essay.
hang on. Because Sean and Hippo get rugged up because they're clipped. The others don't.
22 degrees, Sam.
No, they're not rugged up now.
Schooling or hacking.
Schooling.
Sell them all or let them run down to 10.79.
That is not on there.
All right, maybe sell them all or keep them forever.
Keep them forever. Oh, yeah, keep them forever.
Mucking out or fencing.
Mucking out, 100%.
Fencing every day of the week.
No.
I don't want to get infected by that piss. I'm not sniffing it.
Mucking out, 100%.
Early mornings or late nights, we discussed
Early
that
mornings.
earlier on.
Although you said I'm a miserable fucker on a morning.
Oh man, you are.
I am
First
not.
half an hour on a morning, I'd rather talk to fucking dog's tail.
What's the dog's tail got to do with it?
I don't know. I'd rather sit there looking at dog's tail getting smacked around the head with it. It'd be more productive than dealing with you.
Right, go on.
Early mornings, mares or geldings?
Mares.
Mares. Why have you got a gelding then?
Because I love Sean.
Only because he's got a bit of downs.
Stephen, you can't say that.
And he's got an extra chromosome or two.
I tell you what, you'd be shocked if that turned out. Well, he already is turning out to be a cracking horse. Imagine if it was like,
Vallegra.
yeah. Sean's the next Vallegra. Well, it's definitely not going to be the next fucking Red Rum, is it? It's
Sam, it
too
looks like
laid
it's
back.
had a stroke, mate.
No, it does not.
It may as well be dribbling when he's running round that
Shut
horse.
up, dickhead.
Riding or staying on ground.
Riding. I do like groundwork though. I like them when, do you know when they come to us and they're thin? Not, but I like them thin. But when they come and they look like a bag of shit and they're unhappy and they need some weight on and they haven't had a brush for fucking God knows when, and they're a bit timid and not a bit and they're not sure, and we get weight on them, make them look nice, and they trust us. I really enjoy that.
Sometimes you can see that they appreciate what you've done.
Are you admitting? But
Do you
horses
know-
appreciate what we're doing.
They can do at times, but then they appreciate it when they're on back foot. When they're feeling good, they don't fucking show you that appreciation anymore.
Sean does every night. When he hears me come home, he's at that gate.
Yeah, because he wants to come in, because he's a lazy fuck, and he likes his stable. Betty, She sees me on a morning because she wants a drink. Not that I have a beer on way to work, but she doesn't know that.
You've turned me horse into an alky. Right, go on, next question.
She loves it. What's the most pointless thing horse people do?
That's an hard one, that.
I can tell you straight off the bat.
Go on.
Put jumpers on to not even go anywhere near a fucking horse.
Like when? I tell you what is funny. When me and Felicity discussed this on a different podcast. So when people wear joppers and riding boots to go to places like Bramham or badminton,
you're going outfit day.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
You see that all the time.
That's like me going on a fucking airliner with an headset and a full flight uniform, right? Aero says he's going, what are you doing? I might need to fly this plane. There is no way.
They'd be like, all right, you fucking psychopath, get out.
Is it Carl Lester or somebody like that goes round Bramham? I don't know that fella's name.
No, Carl Lester, his dressage rider is Carl Lester.
Does he do? Give me somebody then.
No.
All right.
Simon Grave,
We'll have to edit this out because I don't know what I'm on about. But there's no way
Oliver Townend.
that Oliver Townend, for instance, is going to spot Sam or Felicity in middle of fucking...
Hey, I don't go dressed up like that. I just go in jeans and a top or
middle of
shorts or
Bramham and
whatever.
go, I tell you what, I've got bird flu. I ain't doing this today. You'll get on it. You'll be right.
I don't go dressed in jods. Thank you very fucking much.
You might do.
No, I don't. Right, next question.
It ain't
Come
gonna
on.
happen, is it? They're not going to ask me to fly a plane. They're not going to ask you to ride a horse.
I can't think of one for that. I'll come back to that.
Which one? The most pointless thing?
Yeah, I can't think of one.
Standing in the middle of the field going, whoa, whoa.
Oh, piss off.
Steady.
Right, come on. Next question.
What annoys you most about horse owners?
Horse owners.
Yeah, that'll do. What's something horse people do and think it's noble, but definitely isn't? Pulling an horse's willy out and cleaning it. Nobody in the right mind thinks that that's normal. That's the horse's job, not yours.
How's he going to reach? He ain't got hands.
Do you want to bet he can get his bloody head round there?
Who can?
Sean can. We've seen how flexible he is. He
What do you expect him? It's not a dog. He's not going to start licking himself clean, is he? Oh, I'll tell you what would be funny. Imagine if you saw him at
dog does.
that bloody big trough and he's there giving himself a scrub.
He's there giving it downward dog into trough when it's full, dipping his willy in it.
Jesus Christ.
Poor Betty there. Oh, yeah, slurping that. Oh, man. That'd be good.
No, don't bother me cleaning that. Right, go on.
If a horse could talk, what would it complain about the most?
Maybe not bringing him in.
Depends who it is, doesn't it?
Sean will be like, why am I still out at this time of night? I want to be in bed.
I think Big Mary just complain about everything. She'd be like, oh, the wind's blowing in the wrong direction. Not happy.
Do you think she'd talk real posh?
Oh, Big Mary. Oh, yeah.
I don't. I think she'd be a right common trout.
No. Big Mary's she's got a posh voice.
What kind of voice has Sean got?
Hey, you guys. Friends.
What about Betty?
Oh, Betty, I don't know. She'd be like a fucking... She'd be like a wound up fucking hamster.
Oh, no, that's Elsie. I reckon Elsie would be
head's
like...
boiling.
Do you know that... what is it out of Ice Age where he's always trying to get that fucking nut?
Oh, yeah. I don't know his name.
That'd be Elsie, that.
But the pair of them are the same.
Oh, yeah.
Betty and Elsie are the same. They're the same way bred.
Are the full sisters, haven't they?
They look very much similar. Obviously, they're not identical, but they do look very much similar.
The personalities are very alike.
Personalities come same. Even Elsie, she's matured a bit now.
Right, anyway, forget about that. Next question.
She's come off double O. She's on Foster's.
Next question.
We'll get her on Budweiser by the time she's 2.
By the time we're ready for breaking, it'll be on a bottle of whiskey.
Yeah. Well, the only bottle of whiskey to get on that, I think it'd be wild.
Who, Elsie?
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
Right, next question.
What's worse, a muddy yard or a messy tack room?
Messy tack room.
What's your honest opinion on horse girls? I think that's probably pointed my direction.
Yeah, well, what's your opinion?
Fucking retarded.
Stephen, you can't say that.
Well, they're being smelly piss, aren't they? I think it's worse if they get infected young.
Some horsey people I really like. Some I can't fucking stand.
No, we have got some good horsey friends. Some women that are all right. I think they've maybe had antidote for piss.
But get on with it. Next question.
Oh, this is a good one.
What?
What's the one thing you'd ban on a yard? Can you remember Room 101?
No.
TV programme, Room 101.
Right, how often do I watch TV?
Oh no, Sam, this is about as old as I am. Room 101. And they used to have a section on it, and it was a big box, and it had a lever and that. What would you like to put into Room 101? So my thing that I'd really like to put into Room 101 that totally disappears off the face of the planet and is to never be seen again. So you put it into Room 101, self-serve checkouts. Put them into Room 101, pull lever, and that's it, they're gone. Never to be seen again. So on a yard, what would you put into Room 101? What would you ban everyone from doing on a yard? Put it in Room 101, you'll never see it again.
I don't know. I'm a bit shit at answering these questions. There's loads of things I'd put in. What would you put in?
Don't know. I'd like to say A-nets, but then they've got a purpose.
Yeah.
Difficult. We'll come back to that one. Think about Room 101. That needs to be a section on this podcast.
Yeah.
What's annoyed you this week? We'll put it into Room 101. Never to be seen
Let me
again.
write this down, what we're going to write on Facebook. What was the question?
What's the one thing you would ban on a yard? We need to rename it. What is the thing you would put into Room 101?
Bitchy people. Fucking hate bitchy people. There's no need for it whatsoever. Stop being a bitch.
No, you're all there spending your bloody money. Week in, week out. Just go down and enjoy it. And if you don't like the person, don't ride out with them.
But the thing is, right, there's people I don't like, but I'd still be polite to them, and I'd still say hello, and they'd, obviously, I'm hoping they'd say hello to me, or, are you alright? That's all you need to do.
Yeah.
Nobody's asking you to go for tea and fucking biscuits.
No
Just
need to
be
go around
polite.
trying to push them off the bloody arse and do.
Like, just be polite. That's all you have to do. Don't be a fucking child. Unless they've done something serious, then obviously don't talk to them, but... Right, next question.
Are most horses overworked or underworked?
Underworked.
I don't think that they're worked hard enough myself. We do 8 hours a day, 5 days a week, and what do? Fucking 20 minutes in a circle. Oh, it's had an hard day. No, I haven't. It's done now.
Right, go on, next question.
Is riding actually necessary for an horse? Well, no, that's just ridiculous.
You don't have to read out every single question on that list, you know.
We're doing it.
Just pick good ones.
No, it
Because
ain't,
that's a shit question.
ain't necessary for an horse.
Right, next.
Is the expense of an horse worth it?
Yeah. I'd say so.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
You do realise what we spend out there. What we could do is go on holiday every month.
I don't want to go on holiday every month. What about my dog?
Well, you can buy these things now, and they distribute like a certain amount of food every day.
Imagine if we left dog on its own for a week. We'd have no fucking house left. I can hate horses running about.
You might run off.
Next question. Well, he can't because he'd be locked in, wouldn't he?
Yeah. Do too many people own horses that shouldn't?
100%. Yes.
This is a really, really bad debate. Is this one? It's bad. It was when they took the meat man out the market.
Yeah. it's too easy for people to go buy a horse, in my opinion.
Yeah.
And you go on certain websites or go to certain markets, auction houses, whatever you want to call them. Anybody can just go and buy one.
Yeah. At least, this is going to sound a bit brutal, but at least whilst the meat man was there was a bottom in the market.
Yeah,
But
I agree, actually.
Literally the day that they banned the meat man out of the market, you were getting foals going through for 20 quid, 30 quid, 40 quid. And that's when they were turning up, literally on housing estates in gardens and such as that.
Yeah. There is
somebody you knew rang you up and says, can you rehome this horse for me? And we went, and it was in a fucking garden shed in middle of York. It was in a garden shed in middle of York with a load of teddy bears.
Yeah, I know.
Like, what are you doing? Oh, I thought it were lonely. Oh yeah, it's really going to relate to a fucking stuffed teddy.
Yeah, there is a lot of people that, like, they'll have a couple of lessons and that's it. They'll just go out and buy one. And yes, sometimes it does work. I'm not saying it doesn't work out for the best sometimes, but a lot of the times it doesn't.
Yeah, I don't think there ought to be like a competency test or a minimum qualification that anybody should have to obtain.
Just a bit of fucking common sense won't go miss.
Yeah, a bit of common sense and engage your brain cell too. But then if you go onto a yard and you have been daft enough to buy a horse after having 2 riding lessons, for instance, instead of people shunning you and being arseholes about it, try and help that person. But
then you get the whole thing, don't you, where one person will say one thing and another person will say another, and you get that new person what don't really know what they're doing, and you're like,
they're getting pulled either way. Yeah.
So it is hard, and I think you've got to pick your person, because, like, this is like a proper out there statement, but you'll get one person who'll be like, oh, it's just scared, give it a load of treats so it trusts you. And then you'll get another person what says, right, just treat it as normal, just carry on, brush it, turn it out, whatever. And you don't know which way to go. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, you put the horses in the situation, desensitise them all, such as that. And, like, for us, it's relatively easy because all of our herd are not really scared of too much. Oliver flies round on a pit bike, goes riving round the field throughout them. I turn up with machines, Mark comes and cuts the hedge. They're all there in that field at that time. They see a lot of stuff. So, because the rest of them aren't running around, the new one don't run around, it goes, hey, I think it maybe stands there going, I'm looking a dickhead here, I'm running around, nobody else is. What's the big worry? Desensitise them, show them all these things. And, like I say, Oliver will fly around the field, not when there's a brand new born foal, but a month old, it'll see him flying around that field.
Yeah, I think they do need to see more, and I think a lot of people make excuses for them all the time, and it's like, stop making excuses for them, and just remember, they're not babies, they're bloody big strong animals, for Christ's sake.
I think the big thing is as well that the horse reads off your behaviour and all, and if you're anticipating that that's going to be an issue because you don't think it's ever seen a boa constrictor stood on its fucking tail end.
Have you seen one?
On internet, aye.
No. Right, next question anyway. Because
you can rile the horse up. You can rile the horse up just as...
of course you can, dead
just
easy.
as much as rest of them will rile you up, sort of thing.
Yeah. Right, so I'll ask you some questions. Would you rather spend a day at the yard or in the pub?
If I spent a day in the pub, I'd be a bit skint and I'd have a banging head.
How much do you think horses actually cost? So these are questions what people have sent in.
I don't know, per horse. Probably something like 75 a week each. I would suggest at home. If you're on livery, well,
But if we had to
150.
go on livery, I wouldn't have them.
No, couldn't do it.
What's worse, a vet bill or a broken tractor?
Oh, definitely a broken down tractor.
Go
A
for it.
broken down tractor starts with a minimum fee of £1,000. You don't get a bill on a farm for less than £1,000.
Right, so if you had to own a horse again, oh no, we asked you this last week.
What was
actually.
that?
If you had to own a horse again, what would it be and why?
A rocking horse. Because it doesn't need feeding. I don't have to muck it out.
Fucking hell. You don't muck out anyway.
I wouldn't muck my rocking horse out either. I could have one of them hobby horses.
They're dead popular now. What would your rule be on a yard if you personally ran it? Just you.
Me on my own.
You wouldn't have any fucking clients on it.
I would.
No, you wouldn't.
I would.
Right, what would your number one rule be?
Every Sunday morning, everybody's got to get in canteen because they'll build a canteen area, a breakfast station and that. Every Sunday morning at 10 o'clock, they've got to go in there and listen to my comedy show for an hour.
Yeah, that's why you won't have any fucking customers. What's the first thing you would change about horse people?
The amount of horses that they decide that they might need to have. Just have one.
But you need one to keep that one company.
We have done that, to be fair. There was a question up yonder. Do horses need to be ridden? No, because we had that big black one, didn't we?
Nessa?
Big Ness. She came to a barren. She couldn't be bred. She couldn't be ridden. She'd had some injury to her back through no fault of her own. I think it was an accident that had occurred. And she used to say she was a nana.
Yeah, she was mint.
If we took stuff away, she would always be at home. Or if she needed to travel to keep some at company, she would.
But that
always,
didn't answer the question, did
What?
it? What's the first thing you change about horse people?
the requirements of having 25 horses.
Right. Well, I don't have 25 horses, so I don't need to change, so we're all right there. Right. This question. If you had to sum up horse life in one sentence, what would it be?
I can put it in one phrase if you want.
Go on then.
Stupidity.
Fuck's sake. You do realise this is meant to be a horsey podcast, not you just going, oh, all horses are dickheads, all horse women are mental.
They're not. I do like horses, to be honest. I like seeing them, and I do appreciate what they are and such as that. But like I've said in the last podcast, it's your hobby, it's your choice. That's what you do. And happy days, yeah, you do make a bit of a living out of it. Not out of what's at home, but you make a living out of horses and such as that.
So, if you... I'm yawning now, I'm getting tired. What was I going to say now? Can't fucking remember.
Right, what's your goals for this week? What are you going to do? What are you going to achieve this week coming?
So I'm at work.
What you planning on doing though?
Well, I need to ride. I'm going to ride tomorrow. Because they have Saturday off.
Yeah, Saturday's a big day though.
I want to get that fence finished off. I've done loads of fencing. I want to get that other fence finished. And I want to get them horses, hopefully, in that other paddock.
In back.
Yeah. What's yours?
Well, this weekend, not very much. We've got the Germany car to sort out. Got a bit to do with that. I'm going to have a steady weekend, to be honest. I've been bloody busy all month.
So have I.
I'm about sick
You
of
make
it.
out as if you're the only one fucking busy. I'm busy too.
I'm not saying, but
Right, what's one thing what's pissed you off this week?
also I can't think offhand, to be honest.
I can.
What would I put into room 101?
No, I'll tell you the one thing what's pissed me off this week.
Go on.
Temporary fucking traffic lights. They are everywhere.
Oh, I don't go very far though, so
It took me over an hour, to get to work this afternoon. They are fucking everywhere. And I won't mind if you saw temporary traffic lights and they were there busy at work. But 9 times out of 10, you've got them sat in a van on the phones.
Yeah, well.
Get some fucking work done and then they don't have to be there for 4 bastard week.
They get me, road workers, right? The specifically the traffic light people, not the actual people that dig up the road and such as that. Don't ever buy a van off like a traffic light company or out like that.
I ain't planning on buying a van full stop.
No,
We've got
a
one parked
van
out there.
or a car or anything like that. Because what they do, I had one the other day turned up down Car Lane, and I thought I'd be right polite to him. He says, I couldn't just squeeze through, could I, mate? Get to the farm just down there. Yeah, you're lucky. You're lucky. You've just got through in time. I'm shutting this road from 8 o'clock for 6 hours. All right, fucking hard, man. All you've done is put a few cones across and a sign. Anyway.
They did it at other end at Lane, you know, and I won't mention his name, but the person in the tractor what I told you about, he'd moved them all.
Well, I'm not surprised, because when I tried coming out at the other end, I pulled up to Lane End to be able to get onto the main road.
Yeah.
Obviously turn left or right, happy days, I could get out there. Poor fucking Mark, by the time I got to junction, poor Mark were halfway across the road trying to get round he had to stop in middle of bloody road, because I'd pulled up at junction like, oh shit, sorry Mark. Back into reverse to let him round because they're going to shut one bloody side at junction off. Well, he had to get down to his farm.
Yeah,
they don't think.
No, do they heck?
They'd gone and cut off a bloody campsite that has, I think it's something like 145 log cabins on it. Literally 145 log cabins, ain't an exaggeration. But the way they cut it all off, they cut it off from one end of Car Lane, they theoretically cut it off on 1079. How are them 145 people going to get to that?
Right, I don't know. So that's one thing what's put you off then. Right, anyway, I think it's about time we called it a night. Hopefully you've enjoyed this podcast. I know we had loads of feedback of the last one, which was great. Apart from, I am sick of, well, I'm not sick of it. That's a bit wrong thing to say.
I'm sick of people asking me for autographs.
Oh, shut up. No, they're not.
Yeah.
People are going, oh my God, I think Stephen's hilarious. I tell you what, fucking live with him. Because he's not. Sometimes he is. 9 times out of 10 he's not. But anyway, we need to call it a night because I've got to be up early in the morning. I've got to get this uploaded, sorted out and on. And we will record another one actually because we need to get ahead so then I can post more stuff on Facebook. But I want to say a massive thank you to everybody who's listening and keep sending in your questions because I know I might not reply straight away, but I do reply to everybody. And make sure you invite your friends to come and listen to it or drop their questions and comments. And it's episode 10 already, so it's 10 weeks it's been going. I'm quite impressed by that.
I'm surprised I haven't got bored of listening to you.
I get bored of listening to you. I don't know who's going to be on next week. I don't know if it's going to be you or if Felicity's going to be back. I don't know.
Probably be me. Felicity will need another sick note.
Stephen!
Well, she ain't very well, is she?
No, but you're the same.
I've got bird flu, but I'm still here.
Whatever. Anyway, and we need to sort out these guests. What are coming on? We need a guest on. But then a few people have said to me, why don't you get Stephen and Mac on together?
Be a disaster.
Yeah, because I'd just sit there and you do me head in.
Sam wouldn't get a word in edgeways. We'd run off on a tangent about us all getting pissed up in his hot tub.
Yeah, that is a good story, actually. I think we did talk about that. Yeah, we did. On his podcast, we did mention it. But anyway, we're not getting back into it because last time we kept going off and we've been on for 88 fucking minutes.
Iskra will have packed in 20 minutes ago.
I think a lot of people have. So if you're still out there, still listening, well done. Yeah, you've got to the end. And again...
Question of the week is, what do you all want to achieve this week? Set your goal, get it done. Get back to us if you've achieved it.
Yeah, I'll put it on Facebook. And yeah, like I said, thank you everybody for listening. Remember to like us on Facebook. And I've actually set up a TikTok now, and that is called No Books Given. I've managed to keep the name again. So I'm going to start putting little videos on of the horses and whatever else we get up to along the way.
I'm going to set up a GoFundMe for my bird flu.
Oh, shut up with your bloody GoFundMe. And that's it for another week. We will speak to you again next week, and I will keep looking out for your comments on Facebook. I'd say Instagram. I do put stuff on Instagram, but I'm a bit crap on it. It's mainly Facebook and TikTok I post on. And I will say bye for now, and I will speak to you all soon. Say bye, Stephen.
Ta-ra!
Bye.